You guys want me to show you how to go Pro 5 real quick? So these are the new packs, right? 300, 600, 1200. Those are the commissions that are attached to it. Take a picture of that. That's a lot easier than some of the other slides that they've showed you. 3, 6, 12, 125, 250, 500, right? Now that's a nice increase for those of us that have been around the business a little bit. We know that that's now a 50% payout rather than 40, correct? Is that good? Okay. All right, now let's take a look at what would happen if you sign up 5 people at each one of those packs. What would your income be? 625, 1250, or 2500 at the Freedom, 1250, 2500, or 5000 at the Vantage, or 2500, 5000, or even $10,000 if you sign up 20 people at the Platinum pack. Could anybody use an extra 10 grand? Okay. So how do we do this? How do we go Pro 5? Well, I think it's that simple. 5 who get 3. Now let's do some math real quick. I like to do this. If you sign up 5 people at a Platinum pack, how much volume do we get for that? 1,000 each. So times 5 is, I need a lot of interaction. Times 5 is 5,000, right? If those 5 get 3, how much more is that? That's 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. Have you done it? Okay. Now let's look at this next thing here for a second. If you're a little bit more like me and you don't want to rely on anybody else to do this, go get 10 who get 1. Does that make sense? And if you want to completely eliminate anybody, go get 20 all by yourself. Can you do that? You think you can do that? Somebody stood on this stage and said, if you think you can, you're right. And if you think you can't, you're right. So how many of you guys think you could get 20 people in the next 6 months? All right, that's a little bit better. What if you just compress the time into 30 days? Could you still do it? Here's what I want you guys to think. I want you guys to stop thinking about yourself in this equation and start thinking about other people. If you had been riding around with Marcel and I in the very beginning, it wasn't necessarily about us. We were always trying to figure out how to find that other person who saw what we saw. So wouldn't it be a lot better if you just went and found 5 people who wanted to get 5 who got 3? Or 10 who got 1? Wouldn't that make more sense?